So, Namaskar. We would like to share one story. The story is about grace and burning of sanskaras, what we learned from Didi Brahma 2 hours before. It is almost 22 years ago, when our children were very small. We spent summer holiday in Italy near Ravenna, and it was time to go home. Last night, and we were preparing and packing the things, and the next day we had to start, and the nightmare.
Okay. Yes, the next day we planned to go home with the car. And in the night, I was sufficiently suffering. I had a nightmare which repeated again and again. And I was sweating, suffering, and it was terrible. But in the morning, the first thought was that we should postpone our journey. Then I thought, but for that, I would have to tell the family what happened in the night to me. And then I thought that this would give them trouble and they would become afraid. And so I didn't tell anything. And by that, the normal routine took over, and the course of the time went on as usual. And nothing special happened. We packed our things into the car and started.
And it was normal long drive from Ravenna to South Germany. Our plan was to spend one night in South Germany, to have one break, and the next day proceed to Berlin. And it was very hot, and our children were very impatient, and every hour they were asking, when are we going to reach our destination? And they were nagging, they were fighting, and I was sitting with them on the back seat between them. And ultimately we reached South Germany, and they were, up till that, they were consistently unfastening their seat belt and jumping from one side to other side, and scuffling and fighting. And when we reached South Germany, I told them we are just almost on our destination, and now Papa will take over the speed, and you have to fasten your seat belt. And they did so. And it started a little bit, train also started there. And we soon after that, Manohar overtook one truck, and short after that, the car was slipping. There were 3 lanes on the highway. The car slipped. When he overtook, he went in the middle lane, and from the middle lane, he just slipped in the right lane. And I thought he just wanted to change the lane, and he just took the sharp angle. He went in the left lane, and then he came back again, first right, and then the most left one, and then made one round. And then the other half round, and then the car bounced with that iron crash barrier, and due to that collision, the car stopped in the opposite direction. During that whole rotation, when car was out of control, I saw that we will die. I felt that we are going to die. But how we are going to die, this was the question, how we are going to die. And of course, in this helplessness, there was no other option than to surrender by compulsion. And I started screaming, Baba, Baba, Baba. During whole that rotation, I was calling Baba and uh, just Baba, Baba. And I thought we are going to die now. And how we are going to die? When the car stopped, then there was some silence. And I didn't dare to look to right or left to my children. I thought we are all dead, me too. And then after some time, it might be a matter of some seconds, but the felt time was for me hours. And I asked, is everything okay? And Manohar was just sticking to the steering and like this. And our children screamed that, yes, everything is okay. And then Manohar also looked back to us, and then I got the feeling that everything is okay. And okay, and that was in that moment, actually, it was shock as well, I think. But I was not scared. I felt presence of Baba, that Baba was there. Fear was not there, but of course, there might be some shocking situation as well. And then the truck driver whom we had overtaken, he had seen this whole scenario. He had stopped his truck behind us, and he came out of the truck, and he came to us and he told that, oh God, you um, had a guardian angel behind you. And and then he regulated the traffic and everything, and we didn't even have any scratch on our body.
Yeah. When that happened, when the car started, when I started losing control of the car, when the car started doing what its own dynamics wanted, and I didn't have any control over the car, my thought was, oh Baba, now this happens what I had seen, what I had experienced in the dream in the night before. But actually, in the dream, it was worse. In the dream, I saw burning, I saw fires, and this repeated again and again, which made my nightmare. The burning car. And even I saw a map with a highway of South Germany going from Salzburg to Munich, and burning spot on that highway. I didn't see the exact location, but the approximate location in the dream. And of course, later I had 22 years of thinking about it, how it is possible that something like this happens. And my interpretation is that there must have been some samskara, but that samskara was broken into a physical and into a psychic part by the grace of Baba. And the suffering before was subtracted somehow from the physical suffering. So the physical suffering was much less than it would have been without that forecast into the future. So what Baba does, or at least what he did in this situation, he opened a window into the future. Opening that window was creating a psychic suffering, certainly sufficient suffering. But such sufferings, I even would like to generalize it, they are subtracted from the physical suffering. So when we have psychic clash, when we have psychic problems, we should not be too much worried, because it lessens, it decreases our physical suffering, which we would have to face otherwise. So that was a very remarkable incident. Another question was, of course, how it is even possible to have any sight into the future. In normal thinking, there is no possibility of seeing something from the future. Everything which we might imagine to be from the future would be considered as a dream or something which has no real representation in reality. Some people would even say that dreaming something like that might trigger a self-fulfilling prophecy. But I have no sympathy for these interpretations. From the own experience, I would say that psychic suffering can reduce sufficiently and significantly the physical suffering which would come otherwise. And this incident shows, of course, we had an accident. Of course, there was some damage on the car, but we didn't have any scratch. And even the car was not damaged to such an extent that it was no longer running. We could continue our journey back to Berlin, and we were certainly safeguarded by what the truck driver said, an guardian angel, or by the hand of Baba himself. What you say?
Thank you. This was all.
Good.
Namaskar.
Thank you. Namaskar.
Mahaus.
Meeta, could you please play 2 minutes Kirtan? In
Baba gave new life. Now it is, thank you very much. Now it is Didi Jyotishri first.
Maybe I start with a kirtan. We've got the kirtan, little kirtan in between, okay?
Yes, yes, of course. Jyotishri first.
Namaskar. It happened that I went to India in August 1990, first time in my life. And when we arrived, I went with Didi Ananda Pragya and I think 6 other sisters from Berlin sector. When we arrived to Calcutta, Baba was in the hospital with the second heart attack. And we had to wait a few weeks for him to come out. And when the car brought him home, he was only inside his house for a few more days. Still, so many people were singing kirtan across the fence. No? Baba's house had a garden with a fence, and on the other side of the fence, that was part of the Jagriti, we were standing and just singing kirtan for Baba for many hours a day. And later Baba came out from his small room and he was sitting in next to his personal room and seeing some workers. So we could see Baba's back. We could see the back of his head and just a little piece of his clothes through the bars of the window. It was quite far, no? Maybe 15, 20 meters away. And this morning, Dada Jyoti Rupananda said that his first impression about Baba was that he was the center of attraction, attention. So for my first experience with Baba was that somehow he was the center of attraction. Just watching that little piece of his clothes, it was somehow very attractive. It was nothing, you cannot explain why, but that whiteness of his clothes was so white and so attractive to the eye. So that was our engagement for maybe a few days. And after that, when he came out of his room, he was just walking up and down in front of his residence in the driveway. There was like a drive-through in his house, and there was a lamp. So under the lamp, he was walking back and forth very slowly, and somebody was holding his arm. He was so weak. And I remember his stick, he was in one side, one Dada was holding him, and the other side he was using his stick, and his stick was faltering sometimes, like it looked like he's almost going to fall. And when the first time he was walking like that, I was thinking, Baba, I came here to see you. You cannot see me because I am in the dark, behind the fence, behind trees, but still I am here to meet you. So let me give you namaskar. And just as I was lifting my hand, exactly the same time, Baba was also lifting his hand, and totally simultaneously, we did namaskar. He was doing namaskar, and that time I felt like a golden bridge of energy coming from his hands to my hand. So I felt that we got connected. There was a very strong communication from him, though he could not see me physically. And then he turned and he went inside his room. So I understood intellectually that namaskar was to say goodbye for now for all the people who were behind the wall, behind the fence in the dark. And then later, the coming days, the same way, just before he went back to his room, he was giving namaskar to the group. But because it was simultaneous, and because I had this experience of this energy current, I felt it was just for me. So this is the miracle of the Guru, that his expressions touch us personally, like he does it for us. Yeah. And then later he made a one round walk in his garden, and there were so many people climbing the fence, trying to look at him when he was passing along the path there. And I felt a bit, it was too crowded. I felt uneasy. I didn't like it. So I went to that gate where from the Jagriti area, the car could enter to his house. It was this double gate and a little opening, a crack, a gap between the two closed gates. So I was peeping there into the garden, but I could see a very small section of the garden. And at that time I was thinking, everybody's telling that Baba is my guru, he knows me fully. But for me, I look at him and okay, there is something extraordinary, but I can't really believe that he knows me. And I can't understand this whole thing, why I am here, what I am going to do here. That time I even wasn't an LFT. I had a nice kind of regular life in Hungary. So, but I felt, yeah, maybe he has another plan for me. But so I had a lot of intellectual stuff going around in my head, and actually I got headache. So all these questions, why? And then Baba came with a group of people who were following him on the field work, and Baba was talking to them. And just in that few seconds while I could see him, he was passing in front of that gap. He was telling something, but what I heard, it was miért, which in my mother tongue means why. So that was a big answer to me. And I asked many people, many Indian people there, what could have Baba said that time? What sounded miért, what does it mean in Bengali? And they said nothing. They couldn't figure out what it was. So I still don't know if he was actually saying that, or I was just hearing that, or he was just telling it out of context just for my sake. It was a mystery. Yeah. And then later we had to wait in Baba's house for at least 10 days more. And then I got the PC. But I am telling that story in the video that Didi Harimaya mentioned in the morning. There are over 40 videos recorded. So I will not tell it now. But I like to tell you that then I stayed on for 2 weeks more in Tirjala, and during that time Baba gave 2 Varabhaya mudras, and that was no DMC. One occasion was Durga Puja. It was a Durga Puja festival. So in the big Jagriti hall, Baba gave a big darshan. And the other occasion, I can't remember what it was. At both times, I felt the current of energy. It was very, very unique. And when the first occasion happened, people had to wait a long time until Baba entered the hall. And finally, when he entered from the back of the hall, many brothers lost control, and Baba, and they were pushing to the front like anything. So people got really squeezed, and it was just, like indiscipline, we can say. And then Baba, before he sat down, he was standing, I think he came to the front, to the edge of that elevation where his dais was. And he was talking to that group of brothers, extremely hard voice, very, very strict and angry, making them calm down. But at the same time, totally at the same time, he was completely loving and understanding and acceptive, that he understands what these brothers are doing, and he recognizes, actually he appreciates it in a way, and he was showering love, but at the same time he was expressing that it's not acceptable, they have to stop it, and he showed anger. So even though I could not understand one single word, he was talking in either Bengali or Hindi, but it was amazing to see that how, then I understood that he is really not human beings, that two opposite kind of expressions he was expressing totally simultaneously. So that is also connected, that yeah, Dada Jyotirupan told in the morning also that Baba was extremely angry, and that at the next minute he was very loving. But what I saw is that in the same second he was both. So thank you very much for
Thank you, Didiji. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Thank you.
Namaskar.
Now Mita and Govinda. Mita ji, Baba is telling if you are so kind to play always a little kirtan this time, because the kirtan player had problems to come. Ashokji, some people are asking me, they want to have a view of all the people with cameras open. Can we try that? Can everybody open their cameras, please? Also, I will also do.
So yes, you can switch the view on the right upper corner. So normally you're on speaker view, and you can change it to gallery view. And if you do that, you will see two thumbnails.
Okay, I managed. Thank you very much. So, so now Mita and Govinda ji, but please first play a little kirtan yourself. Mita, do you have, can you come closer to the mic because the voice is very far, and come a little more together with Govinda so that we can see both of you. Yeah.
Thanks, Didi.
Yes,
Namaskar, Director.
namaskar.
So
we can hardly hear you.
I haven't spoken yet.
No, but the sound is okay. You try.
Is that better? Can you hear us?
It still is far.
Ah, really? Dear.
Can you hear them? Everybody, can you hear them properly?
No,
Not very good, no.
you're very quiet.
Very faint.
Very quiet. Is it?
Faint.
Yeah, it's faint.
I don't know what to do about it. I haven't got the.
Do you have a mic near you? You can catch it in your hand. Hold it in your hand.
No, we haven't got a mic. No, it's
Oh, that okay. You put the is this a computer or telephone?
laptop.
Okay, you bring it near you.
It is very near us.
Okay,
You're getting dangerously close.
okay. We'll try to understand. Please go ahead. It's a pity.
I'm sorry. I'll try and be as loud as I can
Okay.
without disturbing the neighbors. But we went together on several occasions in India. And I suppose for myself, there's a gallery of recognition, recollections, and occasions when things stick in your mind. And I'm reminded of them by several people who've spoken already. One little snippet I have always in my mind, not always, but from time to time, is of Baba on the roof of the building in Calcutta. He was walking up and down, doing his exercise in the afternoon. And it was just the way the edge of his dhoti, I think it's called dhoti, this is just flapping in the wind as he turns. And somehow that catches me. It's like you get a lump in your throat when you see it. Baba was such a beautiful character in so many different ways. I always felt he was a friend. And it may surprise people to think when I first saw him, it was reminding me of my mother, who was quite a force of nature, an activist, hated injustice, etc. But it's not about her. But Baba had that down-to-earthness about him. At the same time, you can tell there was something very different. He seemed mundane, but when he caught your eye, or there was some intimation of recognition that was so subtle, it was unrecognizable to others. You would see that he knew your existence and perhaps what was on your mind. And at first that was rather fearful experience, because who wants to have their mind examined all the time? But at the same time, he had a benevolence. And I found his humor very, very beautiful. I remember one time in when we came back from Fiash, we joined up. Mita had to fly back because she had to go to her school, but we drove back, and I won't bore you with some of the adventures of that trip, but we came into Holland and went to the Jagrity, which was above a pub, or what we would say is a pub in England. And one brother had fixed up the bathroom, and he was quite an eccentric Margie who still lives in London. I enjoy his company. He talks a lot, but he'd fixed the water system in such a way that at some point a pipe broke, and the water flooded the pub downstairs, which much to the barman's and owner's chagrin. And so we were getting complaints from the pub, but I felt it was kind of comic. We had Lord of the Universe upstairs and the pub going on downstairs. At one point, Baba was coming down these stairs, which were like an angle like that. I'm sure it was more than 45 degrees. And I'm sure I heard it. Or if I didn't hear it, I heard it from someone else. Baba said, "Who brought me to this hell?" He could hardly stay upright on the stairs. He was having to hold the rail in a very tight manner to go downstairs. It reminded me of rock climbing and going down face forward. And on that occasion, I came down as he was about to take his morning walk. And he'd obviously met someone called Govinda the day before. So he asked his PA, Ramananda, "Oh, where's that Govinda from Amsterdam?" So, the call goes out like a court case, call Govinda. Govinda, where's Govinda? No Govinda. So I'm standing next to Ramananda. He said, "This is Govinda from London, Baba," and pushes me into the car. So there I am, having come down to see Baba off. I generally cannot remember whether I was next to him or in the front seat, because at one point Baba asked the driver to sing a song to the Patriots, to the Patriots, and I distinctly remember seeing the back of the driver's head. So he started off in his Bengali manner or Hindi manner, and then Baba stopped him. No, he said, like this, and he started to sing. I thought, this is great, this Baba singing. And then I think it was before this incident that he obviously felt my nervousness. So he said, like Govinda, I'm sorry if people have heard this before, he didn't know what was cowpat. And we had to tell him. We told him it's round, it's like a football. For those of you who don't know what a cowpat is, perhaps your friends can tell you. Anyway, it's round like a football, but you can't kick it. I think I might elaborate on this because I couldn't remember the third item until recently. It's brown, but it's not like chocolate, and it's round like that. It's like a cake, but you can't eat it. I thought, this is toilet humor from Baba. And so, there was no airs and graces in that car. It was as if he was talking to me as if I was his buddy from long back, and it was incredible. It was incredible. And I can't get over that stroke of luck from being there at the very time that poor governor from Amsterdam lost out. And I got pushed into the car. So later on that walk, I think it was, we went to a park. And because I'd been in the car, I was in the front with Baba walking along the path. So we walked along this path, and it was surrounded by trees. And suddenly Baba, sort of stops, and he says, "Oh, what's this tree?" And everybody starts looking at each other. What tree is this? It's like the botanists were somewhere distant and couldn't be found. So he said, "This is an ash tree. You can tell it's an ash tree because it has the black buds on it hadn't budded yet, but it has these little black tips on it." And I found this quite amusing. But then, at the time, I was given a duty, probably not a very resolute active duty, but I was PCAP secretary in Liverpool, I believe. And being next to Baba, I thought, well, we're in Holland, and Holland has a very big industry of cut flowers. I wonder how he thinks about that. So I asked Baba, how does he feel? How should we feel about the vast industry of cut flowers? It was a bit like throwing a spanner in the works, really, but I later found out it's protocol not to ask Baba questions on Facebook, but what did I care? I was next to him. Take the opportunity. It only comes in once in a lifetime. And he turned, he stopped. And of course, the whole entourage stopped. And he turned and looked at me, and it was like the planet stopped and the universe stopped for a second. And, his deep eyes reflected the sky, or the glasses reflected the sky. And he said, "My boy, I love each and every entity." And you could say it doesn't answer the question, but really it is a cosmic answer that it couldn't come from a normal human being. And it became, in a way, my mantra that he wants us to live a life that is both tolerant. I think he said in one of his discourses or books, live and let live. We should have the principle of live and let live. He is also forgiving of mistakes, not to the extent that my Catholic upbringing resonated with sins and guilt and so on. He wanted us to be guilt-free, but he recognized that not all is perfect in this world, and yet we should love each and every entity. I think it's time to give Mita.
Thank you very much. Now, Mita.
Well, I felt that when I met Govinda, that was such a powerful experience where, without choosing, the attraction was made for me, as it were. We met in a large house in Liverpool that became a Jagrati. And after meeting that evening, I didn't really ever go home. It was such a strong encounter of our samskaras. And I just felt that I was being guided onto something. So many different factors arose that guided me to stay there, to become a Magi, to take up the different practices. And I was young and open-minded, and it wasn't long before I was, the second retreat was coming up. And as we were walking along the road, Govinda casually said to me, "Oh, Dada Kurananda thinks that maybe we should get married." And I was very new to Ananda Marga, and I agreed. And we went through a spiritual wedding. And I began to realize the concept of revolutionary marriage, because he was from Liverpool and I was from down south, from Oxford. And we were from very different backgrounds. I didn't have the courage to invite my parents to our spiritual wedding because it was all so new, and I couldn't really believe it was going to happen. But that also was a very powerful experience where I began to realize psychic vibrations and the whole way that meditation was affecting me and my capacity to feel a love for the path. And so this, time progressed. We had been together for some years before Baba came to Fiesh, and by Baba's grace in Fiesh, that Baba, who'd only been in a photograph up to then and had not meant much to me, he became something very sweet through my experiences of him coming to Fiesh and then again in Rotterdam. And that walk that Govinda talked about, I had ended up appearing in that walk as well. And then I wanted to mention knowing Baba, having that feeling love for him was the most important thing. And realizing that I'd loved the idea of the cosmic mind and my relationship with it, but it was the sweetness of as Govinda mentioned, Baba's benevolence and his poise and etiquette as a spiritual master, and he was so attractive, and one just had to go when he called. And then there was this event. We went to India in the beginning of 1980, and at that time we didn't have any children, and it was my desire to have some children. And it seemed time was passing without any success, and other sisters were, they already had children. And so it was very nice when another sister, a good friend, she's from Iceland, and we were on LFT training together, she told me that she had had a Baba dream. And in her Baba dream, she had asked Baba, "And what about Mita? Will she have any children?" And Baba had said in the dream, "Yes, don't worry about Mita, she'll have lots of children." Which, over the years proved very true. So it's feeling Baba's hand behind all the events that shaped us. And finally, after 1980, when we went, yes, I felt a lightness. It was like a samskara of some kind was released. And when we got back, I conceived, shortly after that. And in 1981, we returned to India with our 6-month-old daughter for this event called Dharmashamika, which I think has been mentioned. And that was another moment of Baba's grace, to be given my asanas, to to be in the room, to see him scolding a brother, which you know, I cried when I saw him being so, Baba being so so stern and clearly exposing this brother to whatever his faults were. And yeah, and then going back later on with one, I returned to India one other time with another child, and but the nice realization is that yes, he's always there. He always assures us that he's there, and no matter what your challenge is, when you're feeling tired or when you don't feel you've succeeded, you just remember that that's Baba's grace as well, because you think of him, because you ask for help. And then, so that's very sweet, both happiness and sadness. Namaskar.
Thank you very much. Now a little kirtan and then Divyananda Monica.
Trini, we're just on a Zoom call. Yeah.
A little kirtan, yes, please.
Yeah. From Farad. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Babanam Kevalam, 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 Babanam
I think you all know that Divyananda Monica is our sectorial secretary for WWB.
Namaskar, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, Devi.
Yes. Just would like to share my small experience with Baba. 1986, I went to DMC, um, and coming from completely north to Calcutta, it takes like, 2 nights and 1 day, or 2 days and 2 nights, something in a train. Long journey. We never did that long journey before. And coming to Calcutta, it was like completely new area, new language, don't know anything. So I was kind of very, quiet and very thinking about like, oh gosh, where to go, how to go. I was just behind our parents. So Baba came on the dais, uh, and was so many people, which we cannot sit properly. We sit like very small, just like next to each other very much. So I was backside in the corner because we were playing, and suddenly we heard Parampita Baba ki jai. So we are run, all children, we are running. So go, we're gonna find Baba. So we don't know where our parents are. So one of our friend also came with the family of my friend also came with Calcutta together. So she and me together we were. So and Baba came. Baba gave about microvita that time. So I didn't understand anything. Literally, I was just looking at him, and the thought came in my mind. I say, Baba, you are so far. I wanted to see you closer, but how? There's so many people. I can't jump out of the people. I actually tried once, so I fell in somebody's lap. So hey, so it says like, okay, okay, please sit down here. I tried, so jump close, no, go closer to that, but I couldn't succeed that. And everything finished, and doing Guru Puja, and everybody is doing Guru Puja. I can't even do Guru Puja. I don't know why. I just cried and cried, and I couldn't stop my tears. And only that one feeling, I want to see you closer. I want to see you, Baba. I want to see you closer. So I just holding Guru Puja, but I'm not doing Guru Puja. I'm not singing. I'm just crying. And I don't know from where these tears coming. I was soaking with the tears. And the one brother sitting to me, he was telling, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm not even listening. I have no idea what he's talking about. So Baba did namaskar, and Baba start going. And I was more soaking. I was like, now he's going. I can't even see him. So usually when Baba leaves, so everybody does kirtan. And I was like, okay, now this is the time. I took a slipper in my hand and run. So if one of some of you went to Calcutta, so Baba's pandal here, and behind the pandal Baba's car will go like this, and this is Baba's quarter here. So we are here. So there is a passage between two buildings. So I took a slipper and ran to the passage to go and see Baba's quarter, to see if I can see him. So I saw nobody because Baba is taking time to come. I run faster. So there was a one Dada and one gatekeeper, and he shouted, children are not allowed to come here, go do kirtan. And I was like, oh my god, I still can't see Baba. So I hide it, and as soon as Baba's car came and the gatekeeper has to open the gate, I jumped in front of the cars and stand in front of Baba's window and Baba's side and look at Baba like this. Put the car and look at Baba's like this. And Baba looked like this. And I gave namaskar. And Baba gave namaskar. And slowly the car gone. Oh my God. I was like, and because Baba was there, nobody said anything to me. I just rushed. Nobody there. Only the one Dada and gatekeeper and me and Baba's car. So, okay, yes, Baba, I saw you very close. But mind how mind wants you to more and more for something. So I thought Baba's car left, and I was quiet standing there. I was like, oh gosh, kind of can Baba could have put the glass down so I could have touched him. So more feeling, no, more towards. And that feeling left within myself for many, many years. Still mind feels like, So one day, one Margi brother called me, Didi, I'm downstairs. Can you come down? So I went downstairs. He brought a big frame with the folded with the towels, and it's like, Didi, this is for you. And I said, So don't open now. When I go, then you open. I said, okay, fine. I said, Namaskar. I brought upstairs, and I will show you what he gave me. 1 minute, yeah. Can you see what? He gave me Baba's picture without glass, so I can touch. So I was like, when I opened this one, I was soaking, crying again. He said, Baba, how kind you are. You fulfill my desire from 86 to how many years? And I got this picture without glass. There's no glass. So I can touch and feel him. And he's so big. So I put in front of my puja table and I sit like I'm sitting in front of him. It gives me such a feeling to saying like, I become so more closer to my Baba. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Didi. Namaskar. Satyavan from Italy. Are you here, Satyavan? Satyavan? I see he's not here.
Mita, you play Kirtan, Mita, please.
You are muted.
So thank you. Dadia Tirtha Devananda, please, it's your turn. Dadaji? Dada, can you unmute Dada Ashokji, please?
I did ask him. Yes, he's unmuted.
Please, okay, thank you. Can you open the cameras? Because we are doing a video, we like to see you all, please. It is nice to see you all. I don't know where is Dada now. Dada, where are you?
I'm here, Didi.
I don't see you. Okay, let
Be invisible, Didi.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is Dada Tirtha Devananda. He works in Europe and in Spain, also in Portugal.
Namaskar to everybody, for the organizers, and especially for Baba, and given the chance to just express, the experiences with the Baba. There are many experiences. I not seen Baba physically. I was initiated in 1991. But I had many experience with the dream, and day to day I experience also. I just want to share the experience last week. What I had, is very special for me, that almost like I going to leave my physical body, something would have happened, So all of a sudden, one brother called me, he said, I'm here tomorrow is my birthday, it was last week on Saturday. Sunday is my birthday, please come to that so that we can do something, we go all the time. You are in the Jagrati, at least you can be
Dada, speak slow. Dada, speak slow. It will be
okay.
Somebody translating also.
All right. So he called me and then he said, please come that we can go, something, in the mountains place, or something like a bush, just pass by, a natural environment. So I decided, and then I took a bicycle. It is very far away. It's almost like 55 kilometers. I went by bicycle, a small tire, like adventurous. But the journey was quite tough because it's far away. I didn't know it's like a slope going upward, And I just carry my, my salad and some sauce. I didn't take breakfast, but anyhow, almost like a 2:30, 2:30 I start my journey, and I reached there almost like 8 o'clock. It's very tiring, and it is really tough for me also. Sunday, and then so it's too much hot and dust, on the way I'm going. So anyhow, I reached there. When I reached there, I'm very tired, I didn't take food, and then I was thinking, at least I, be accompanied with brother, When I reached, for my surprise, the brother is saying that, Dada, why you came? I was really a shock, He's like a test, my ego, just giving a big blow to me, And I came, my hands all like a shivering, because too tired, cycling so many kilometers, And I'm not accustomed with going very far. When the first time going, almost like a 60, 55 kilometers. And when I reached there, and then he says, "Why you didn't inform me? No, we spoke that please come, that we will do, our celebration, and also we can go, to the hillside, But it is tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow I have Dharma Chakra, then I cannot be coming tomorrow. So today I will be here, and then I will go. If you feel uneasy with me, don't mind. I will leave today to my Jagrati, it's another 55 kilometers. Just, it's like a great adventuring, But I told, no, I have urgent to go to the bathroom. No? He said, I just finished my dinner, so I washed my teeth. No, okay, I just waiting. You know, I was thinking, okay, to go back again, it's really dark. You know, it's 8 o'clock. Anyhow, let us see what Baba has planned. No? Then he came after maybe 10 minutes or so, and then I went to the bathroom, and then he was saying, okay, I can talk with some people are interested. I spoke about you, and I can inform them so that they can come and see you. I say, okay. That means he internally accepted. No, I say, okay, I do some bath, and then I want a little meditation, very short meditation, and do Guru Puja, and then I'll take my lunch and lunch and dinner together, because you already finished all the dinner. So it's interesting. I finished my dinner. After my Guru Puja, I did my dinner, and then I was sitting there, and then the brother told, I invite 2 people that you can talk with them. I said no, because it's not good, because I went there, I did some prachar work also. And then they was talking and talking, and they was inspired. We was talking up to 3 o'clock early morning. I was so tired, sleepy also at the same time, and they was really enjoying, talking about philosophy, the Ananda Marga, this and that, and they said, tomorrow morning I will leave, by 9 o'clock. So I have very short time, to rest. Then he said, okay, you go and rest, 3 o'clock early morning, just imagine. And then next day morning, I took bath early morning and then did my meditation. It's very short time. I sleep, like almost like 2 hours only. And then while returning back, this is my, really, really adventurous thing, there's another, not shortcut, but another way to come, to my Jagrati, So while coming, so without my, what do they call, helmet, without my helmet, without mask, and then the small cycle, I was just going, in the highway. So it is prohibited, but I don't know why I made my decision to go in that way, And on the way, I'm almost like reaching halfway of the Jagrati, and then the policeman came. And they said it's not, it's prohibited. You cannot, cycle and you cannot circulate in this way, And then, they said, I'm so sorry. Please, apologize, this time. No. You should know this. And I say, I don't know. I'm sorry, But anyhow, they find me, Then I thought, okay. Then they said they'll escort me, They show another, another route in the land route so that you can go to your place, So while coming, I was really upset, why I should be, involved in this situation, Then I was a little upset, Then later on, when I reached Jagrati, then I realized maybe something going to happen very, tragic, in my life. So riding, because the policeman say, if you die, who will responsible, and then you will lose the life, So something going to happen. Just only with a fine, so I saved my life, So this how Baba, I always think, Baba is protecting me, all the time. But also we should be, careful, I don't know why it came, something like I want to go to see the brother and then to be there, And all of a sudden I didn't make any plan, proper plan to ride my bicycle up to there, When I reached, Jagrati, I feel, wow, something great thing going to happen in my life, but with a simple, touch of Baba's grace, so I saved. So Baba extend my life, So it is really inspiring how Baba is carrying, every moment in our life. Sometimes we will think, at that moment something happened, we will become like agitated, why it's happened like that, But later on, and we realize, when our mind is calm, and then we realize, no, everything happened for the best. And Baba is always there to guide us. That is very clear, that Baba loves us so much and he cares so much. And he have to take, some samskara, big samskara, but with a simple, or very small touch, you have to undergo. But it's not a big thing, As long as we are already with Baba all the time, and we appreciate whatever comes in our life, it is really inspiring for me that, appreciate every moment. We should appreciate Baba is there to guide us in all the time. Because sometimes, when something comes, we human being, always we get upset, immediately we are reacting, but we don't respond. The most important is respond, not react. So I always remember, this word that we don't complain. I remember Dada Shubhatmananda always say this word, that Baba said that, we don't have right to, say our problem to the public or the people, and if at all we have any problem, that means that problem to solve the people's problem. Not complain about myself, that is not a proper, because Baba has given all the strength, all the ways, chances for us. So it is like that every day. It is, I feel like every moment I'm seeing that Baba is just guiding, although, the tough field here in Madrid is really very tough for me. But anyhow, I feel, Baba is really guiding. Baba wants me that I should be here. He also came in dream and said, no, don't leave because there are many work to do. And yesterday especially, I was really, touched my heart when Dada Jyotirmanandaji says that Baba came to Valencia. But I said, okay, Valencia is far away, anyhow, it's interesting. But when he told this, what I never heard, he passed by Madrid airport, and then from there he went to Valencia. Then I go, wow, when Baba went anywhere, that means that place have some significance behind that, so that it will progress, something will come up, in the future. So Baba's feet, touch in Madrid signify that something is Baba planning for me, including, So wherever Baba put his, feet, there is some significance behind that. We don't know at the moment, but later on we will understand. Okay, this much for this time, and thank you very much for giving a chance. Namaskar. Thank you very much.
Dada, I don't know if to use Satya or Rita, because according to what I know, Baba came to Valencia through Barcelona, not through Madrid.
I don't know. When Jyotirpananda said this, I already cried. No, Baba.
I think he made a
I
mistake,
don't know.
but anyway, I was not there.
Really, but it touched my heart. No, I don't know how far it is, which is one
Okay,
correct.
let it be that he came to Madrid. That is okay. Thank you very much, Dadaji.
Namaskar. Thank you very much for everybody.
Namaskar. I just want to ask, is Dada Nirmal Krishnananda here? Dada Nirmal Krishnananda or Sarvejitananda are here or not? No? Okay, so we do a little kirtan and now we share with everybody. Ashokji, would you like to tell some Baba story? No, Satyavan is here. Satyavan? He has some connection problem. I think he's not here. Anyway.
Yutan?
Are you here, Satyavan?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
I am.
Okay, bravo, bravo, Satyavan. Okay. Primo un poquito de kirtan.
Kevala, Bhavana, Kevala.
Chiami Lilavati.
Bhavana, Kevala, 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 Bhavana.
Bhavana, Bhavana, Devala, Bhavana, Devala, Bhavana.
Thank you very much. Okay, Satyavam. I will do a little introduction about Satyavam. He is a very old young Margi from Italy. And he has been working for Amor, I think, from the very beginning of Margi life. So let us see what he will tell us. Namaskar.
Okay, namaskar. Thank you. What can I say? I'm sorry for my English language because it's not very good and sometimes it's not very clear. Anyway, we try my best. My life, we can divide my life in 3 steps, very important. The first one was when I was born in a small village countryside of Parma. Parma is the capital, maybe you know, of Parmesan cheese in the north of Italy. And the life was very simple. My mother was very close to the Christian church and so on. I did the study. I made a university, and university I became atheist. I followed Marx philosophy and so on. But my heart was very, I have to say, dissatisfied about this kind of philosophy, because I felt that something of great that governed the university, it was maybe outside me or inside me, I didn't know. Anyway, in the second step, I met a very strange person. The person in orange dresses, with turban, and invite me in the conference, spoke about something strange, philosophy about chakra, about Brahma chakra, but I didn't understand nothing. But anyway, my attraction, my curiosity was very strong. I would like to initiate a meditation. This second step was very important, changed completely my life and also my way of life. At that time, I worked in the bank, and as you know, in the world of finance, the materialism is in the first priority. But anyway, inside me, I try to follow the rule of Ananda Marga. But I didn't like the guru and didn't like the master, because I would like to have a close relation with God, not also with a human person like a guru. After some years, I got a PC in Lake Garden, and this was the third step that changed completely my life. I slowly, I understood how is important the master, how is important the guru between me and the God. And the feel with Baba became slowly very strong. But I felt also we need something very great about the service, the human service, to help the poor people, the advantaged people. I start to work for Amort in Italy, very strong, and when when I left from the bank, I became full-time for Amort in Italy. I tried to visit many Amort projects in the world, in Africa, in Asia, and also in South America. And I would like to find the money, to find the help for all the projects. And now Amort Italy is in good condition and try to help to sponsor children and other projects in all around the world in Anana Marga project and the Amort project. This now I can tell you one important thing. The third step of my life changed completely. And now I think that my priority is to help the poor people, the advantaged people, to help for Amort, thanks to the guide of our master. And is the most important, is the best experience also in the difficult, like this moment of COVID, to help some people also outside Italy. But this is the way of life, my spiritual life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaskar.
I like to say also that Satyavan, also we have recorded a video from him. You will be seen in the near future. Also, we are going to release every Saturday one video. I will send through the Centenial Mail. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much.
I forgot only one important thing.
Yes,
my wife Lilavati was very important in this third stage because the video was made from her.
Where is she now? Where is she? Where is?
Is near here.
Okay, I want to see. Come and bring Lilavati. She makes the best cheesecake. Namaskar.
Namaskar, Didi.
Namaskar. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you. Sit. How are you? You are fine?
Fine, thank you.
Stai
Didi,
bene?
sorry, my English is very, very bad.
Okay.
It's terrible.
I like to say that they work together, and she also has a job in Parma, working with the city hall to help children, immigrants. So their life is service only. So it is very beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, namaskar. Now, little Kirtan and then Dada Nirmal Krishnananda. Another Dada, this Dada Nirmal Krishnananda, originally from Germany, he has been working when there was the tsunami in Asia. He was working very, very hard with Amort projects there. So Dada, we want to see you. You are the magician, Ashok, to show Dada.
Oh, Didi, unfortunately, left again.
He left?
I try to get him again, yeah?
He left?
He just left.
Okay, so what we can do? So anyway, Ashok, can you tell some Baba story? Okay, we'll listen to Kirtan. But do you like to say some story, Ashok?
No.
Okay, then okay, then maybe brother Harry from Spain. Okay, we sing Kirtan first. Thank you. Harry from Spain, are you there?
Harry is translating, Didi.
Oh, is he translating? Okay, then
But
okay,
I
okay.
can take him out of translation.
Poor Harry. He spent the whole time translating. Thank you very much. So, okay, Pretty Lata would like to share some story. And then somebody from the Margis also should tell something, okay? Pretty Lata ji. Cannot hear you. We cannot hear you.
Namaskar, Didi. Can you hear me now?
We cannot hear you.
Star, can you hear me now?
Yeah, better. Come closer to the mic.
Didi, okay, namaskar.
Namaskar.
Is it better now?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. Namaskar. So I thought I should share it. I actually shared it already in Madhukaruna 1-2 times. And but I thought, as so many senior Margis are talking about Baba's presence, and they had PC with Baba, so I thought maybe the people who have not seen Baba physically, some can have like, this pain in their heart that, oh, I have not seen Baba. And this story is almost all about that. And that's why I thought when our SWSDD was telling the story, then it came in my mind that maybe I should say this story what I had. And when Baba left his body, I was in Bihar in my home, at my home, and my father went to Calcutta, but we didn't know because we were not, we don't wanted to believe it that Baba is gone already. So Baba, my father just went to Calcutta and we stayed at home. And after some days, also the newspaper, also the radio told that Marga Guru had died, and also funeral took place. So then it was like, yes, now he is really gone. Because before that I was thinking that maybe Baba will come back. But in that moment, then it was clear, okay, he's gone now. And then I was crying all the time, but that was for me like, oh. And then I remembered one event. I went to Calcutta with my Baba, my father. Actually, I call my father also Baba. So sometimes it is a little confusing. Pardon me. So my father took me to Calcutta, and there I was. Oh no, I went with a Didi there, and our RS or DS Didi. I went for some program. I don't remember. There we were sitting in Tiljala Baba's quarter, somehow there were so many people. Also Margis came. That was some event. So I just somehow pushing as I was a small girl. So I just went very in the front. And then at the end Baba came. So we made, very narrow passage to just Baba, that Baba can come to his chair or whatever was there. I think it was some kind of nice place to sit for him. And then Baba talked many things in Bengali and so many things. I was not understanding Bengali those days, so I have not got all of it, but I was just laughing very much. As I was not understanding him, so I was just looking at him all the time and laughing. But later my Didi told me all the stories, and later I also found these stories in book also. So yeah. But what happened that day, I was in that row and Baba was going from here at the last, when Baba was going back to his room or for other things. Then I was here, and there was only a bamboo stick that people will not just like hurt Baba or touch Baba. It was not like it was told to us that we should not touch Baba. And then what happened, that morning I have not got breakfast. And so I was hungry, and when I was coming from Didi's quarter to Dada's quarter, I just bought some chura, like beaten rice and some gur, because that is very normal thing what we can eat, otherwise mostly we can't eat. And while I was waiting for Baba in this Baba's hall, in Baba's quarter, I was just eating a little bit. So in India, that means your hand is dirty. Yeah. I have not seen here this kind of thing, but it was like very dry thing, but it is still dirty. And even though I was standing there, I was not touching Baba. Even I was trying that nothing, no, my clothes and nothing should touch Baba because my hand is dirty. And so I have not touched him. And he just went like this. And I was like, oh, I should not touch Baba. I'm dirty. And I have to somehow manage that. No, 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 no. And when he went, and I got to know, now I'm coming again when Baba left his body. That moment when I really got to know that he left. And there, I just started crying like anything. I started to tell him, for you, dirty or not, nice or beautiful, it is all in you. So why you put this thing in my mind in that very moment? For you, dirty or nothing is, it is, everything is in you. So what is dirty and what is good and what is bad? So why you gave me this thing in my mind that I have not touched you, even though I would have touched you on that day. And I could not eat for like 3 days and 3 nights. My mom tried many times, but I was just not able. I was just crying like anything and doing meditation. And yeah, and third night I had a dream. And it was like very familiar kind of occasion. It was a very hot day in my dream. It was a very hot day. And Baba was sitting on a cot. Normally it is in our area, it is like this, that it is a girls area, and then you have wall, or it is house, but in a house that is girls area, and then the another room after this wall, that is boys area. So Baba was sitting in girls area because he was like grandpapa. So grandpapa can sit also in this area because we are like their kids. So we were, and then it was so hot, and Baba was wearing only Genji. Do you know this, very small, like small t-shirt? Maybe you have seen, some of you in India, that people are wearing something under their shirts or kurtas, and Baba was wearing only that. And he was wearing like anything. And all the people and the girls were, they were wearing very colorful clothes. I don't know why. I don't remember what was the occasion, but Baba was sitting there, and we were like very nicely dressed and very colorful. And then Baba was swearing. I just took one towel, this Indian small, very thin towel. I just took one, and I was just wipe him up, Baba, because I was just sitting near him and wiping him up like all the time. And for many times I did it. And then he was again sweating, and I was like, and I woke up in the morning, and this feeling that I never touched Baba, that was gone. And after that night, I had 2-3 more nights. I had some other dreams also where I was giving Baba his shoe and these things. But this pain that I never touched you, even I had this opportunity, and I was crying like for 3 days for that and night, and that was gone. I woke up and it was gone. And that is still this feeling that I touched Baba, this is still there. I never had this feeling anymore that I never touched him. So I request you, my brother and sister, whoever have not seen Baba and have this that, you know, pain in you, just do meditation. Because in Anandnagar, one sister was telling, like, it was like kind of norm that when you meet some girls or boys, they will ask, have you seen Baba? And then I told, yes, I have seen Baba. And then others were also, yes, no. And then one girl, she have not seen Baba. So she was like, oh, you are so lucky. And I like, oh, I don't know. You are also lucky because you are doing. And then one sister was there and she told, no, I have not seen Baba, but I'm very lucky. Whenever I want, I can see him in meditation. Oh, and then I remember that, yes, she's so right, because I have not seen, I never touched Baba, but I had this desire, ardent desire. And then Baba came in my dream, and he came in that way that it was fulfilled. So if somebody got any this kind of idea or feeling that I have not seen Baba or I have not touched Baba, he is always there with us, with his Prabhat Sangeet, with his Kirtan, with his all the discourses he have given, and of course our meditation, what he gave us, and Guru Puja. Yes. Namaskar.
Thank you very much.
Baba.
Ashok, I think I saw Dada Nirma Krishnananda. He is back. I saw him. I think I saw him. Is it? I saw one Dada there.
Dada Sarvachitananda.
Dada Sarvachitananda. Okay. Okay, Dada, would you like to tell some little story? Dada Sarvachitananda. And then Hari, that has been translated in 3 days, he wants to tell something also. Okay, Dada, would you like to tell?
I just came 1 minute ago, so I'm a little bit in a different flow.
Okay, okay, okay. So little kirtan, just 2 minutes kirtan in between. Mita, thank you very much. And then Hari now will come out of the translation a little bit, and he also deserves to tell something, but not too long.
In English.
Beautiful kirtan. Hari. Hari lives in Valencia with his family.
Namaskar. Dos historias cortas para Pritilata. Yo soy uno de los que... Oh, sorry.
English.
Sorry. Two short stories for Pritilata. I was one who was not able to see Baba because I was initiated 2 years before, after Baba passed. It means 1992. The day I was initiated, that night I had a dream, and somebody came and was giving exactly the same, basically the lesson that I had by Dada that day. So I told, I didn't see anybody, but I was giving the lesson, and I said, but why you are giving me the lessons? If today somebody else told me exactly the same. So that was is one story. The other one is I was in Kuwait working for there, and there were some Indian workers. So I was very close to one of them, and I told that I was doing meditation. So he was very interested, and I said, well, we can set up and we go, and I will teach you, but I was, of course, just using the mantra Bhavanam Kevalam. So we, after the work, we went because I was living temporary very close in the same area where the offices were. So we went there, and basically I explained, how to, use the mantra Bhavanam Kevalam. And I said, well, you close your eyes, we start doing meditation, you will repeat your mantra, the Bhavanam Kevalam, for a while, and okay. So we did that, and then after some time, probably 10 minutes or something like that, I said, okay, we can open the eyes. When I saw him in front, he was kind of like crying. The eyes were red. And then I asked, what happened? And then he said, when we were doing meditation, I opened the eyes and I saw like an Indian, an Indian gentleman sitting next to you. And he said, he was in white dhoti, and he's from India. Of course, he described properly. So for me, it was a shock, knowing that Baba was there with us. That's the two stories. By the way, I have almost the same accident that it was tell the first story tonight. So many accidents and Baba behind me. Namaskar.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Hari. Thank you for your translation and effort all these days.
Did you ask Prem? Prem is also there.
Who? Prem,
Prem
yes,
from
I
Finland.
did. Okay. Now Prem. Okay. Okay, a little kirtan, just 2 minutes kirtan. Please. Thank you. Prem from Finland. Are you here, Prem?
I can't see Prem, Didi.
Dada told that he was here.
Maybe he's with Dada.
No, Dada.
Bhavutarananda, yes. Maybe he's with Dada Bhavutarananda. Otherwise, there would be Kailash from Germany. He also would like to share a story.
Okay, sure. Sure.
I just move him out of translation.
Yes.
Okay, bin ich schon online?
Ja, geht.
Okay. Namaskar.
Namaskar, Kailash.
Namaskar, Didi. Sorry, I could not write before or send you anything, but because I was so engaged in other world. But now I'm in the really nice world. It is so nice to hear all these very nice stories, and it inspired me so much, especially to hear from the families like Manoa and Reka and Govinda with the children, because we have a lot of experiences together also. And I remember when I was shortly married with Arati, and after 6 months, we went to India, and she was pregnant, like 7th month already. And first time we arrived in Delhi, and of course, to go from the airport to the station, we have to take motor rickshaw. And I was so worried about her health and the baby, of course. And but it was, she said afterward, no, it was okay. So then we had to take the train to Calcutta, and although I was already going several times to India before as an LFT, I got some kind of panic, and we want to reach quickly because we were some kind of late, and then we had to take the train 36 hours, 3rd class train category, means wooden seats, 36 hours to Calcutta in the, well, it was not so hot, but anyway, we passed, and everything was okay. And Arati is from Brazil. She's she was taking it quite okay. And then we came there, and I remember there was one incident. There was a 3 days program always, because it was DMC. It was in the winter time. And then everybody's rushing up the stairs to the meeting. And somehow I lost RT. I could not really take care, and I also moved ahead. And then later on, RT told me, you know, there was so many people around me and pushing. And I was afraid about my stomach, you know, and I have the baby inside. And then she said, then came one man and he pushed away everybody, you know, and then he made the way for me and he saved me and I could come up safely. So after hearing all the stories that Baba is always taking care, I thought I can share this with you. That really it's true that Baba is there if we constantly think on him, no? And then we got the blessing. And in the blessing, I was expecting, like it said before, Baba always says, be like Shiva and Parvati.
Yeah.
And then, no, what Baba said, be helpful for the whole universe.
Wow.
And then today I remembered this sentence, and then I asked Ashok if there is any need of translation again. So he said, yes, Didi Jyoti likes very much to be to exchange. Then I took over, and he said she's very happy, so I'm happy also to help in this. Now make it short. Namaskar.
But you lost her because in the middle of all the people, you lost her?
Somehow I lost her. Yeah, I could not really, because there's so much rush and push, you know.
So how did you need to find it?
Afterwards, of course, we found each other again because we have some inner connection, you know.
Thank you so much. Anybody else that you know that can tell story, you suggest, because I don't see their faces. Or anybody, please come forward.
Anirvan, would you like to tell that story which you told in Fiesh?
Who?
With Baba. I would like to hear it from you.
From me?
From Anirvan.
Anirvan. Okay, Anirvan from Italy.
Which story you tell? You remember which story was?
That story about Baba, that you were waiting for Baba, and when Baba came, you were just disappointed, and the next day you
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we was in Fiesh, and for me it was the first time that I had opportunity to meet Baba, and I was very young, and in my idea was that, yeah, Baba play with us through Ananda Marga, but really he don't need our help because he's master, he's a guru, he's God. And we was waiting him for a long time, and was a very beautiful, yes, atmosphere around of Baba home. But he was in the line, and it was, yeah, about night. And when Baba arrived, the car of Baba stopped just in front of me, and VSS opened the door, and Baba was, yeah, 2 meters close to me. And was coming out the door was a very, 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 very old person, but so old that I felt that was my grandmother. And I thought he need my help, but I know that I can't touch him. But my impulse was to help him, because without my help, probably he was not, yeah, can't move. And yeah, Baba went in home, And I was shocked. It's not my general. I thought I'm a soldier. I play like soldier, and we have a general so big, and it is a little person. And I thought maybe the meaning of this one is that he need my help. And I went to home to sleep in the morning very early. I was in front of Baba home, but really very early, because I want to see the face of Baba, because that night was so dark, and also the position of Baba was like very old person. And there was a big stone in front of the home, and I see that, and in my imagination, my eyes was exactly in the how high was Baba before, the night before. And in that position, I thought that I can see in front the face of Baba. And morning come, and when it was time to open the door, because Baba was walking, I was surprised, because what was in front of my eyes was the belly of Baba, not the face, because Baba was double, was really a general, was so high, so high. It was a second shock. I thought, how is the reality? Was the night before, or was the morning? Was an old, very old person. And I was so young, so strong, so white, so light. It was incredible. And and the second health, that was that, we have a duty in this life to play with him, but without him we are not soldier. And for me it was so important. And who was close to me didn't feel that's the same thing. Nobody, we was group of people. And but did you see I was big and I was little? No, it was normal, like normal is. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Is there anybody else that likes to tell? Please. Otherwise, if nobody else is telling anything, then we have not finished yet, but we are almost there. Now it is 10:23. So what is left now? I have 2 little Baba's videos, total maybe 15 minutes, no more than that. And it is very nice to finish with that. I like to tell you that every Saturday you will get the link of one of the 40 videos. And so we'll continue this, we will continue celebrating this Baba's birthday whole year. And also I will send tomorrow information about the summer retreat in Poland. That is also part of the centennial celebration in the year. So we'll continue with this beautiful vibration of sharing together. For me personally, I am very grateful to, to Priti Lata, to Asha, to Ashok for their help, and also other people that are not here, like Didya Advaita, she helped with technology, and Didya Napurna, she helped with the description of the videos, etc., etc. And Dada Rasan Makananda, he did a big job in the edition of the videos. So it has been such an incredible experience since the month of November. My life was only centennial, 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 like a mantra. And I am very grateful for this chance of Baba to have been his tool to do some little work for him. And because our life as Margis or as Acharyas is his mission, and this makes our life very meaningful. For the family people is the family also, but families which are ideological, they are like also his acharyas, no? So I thank everybody for so much bliss and opportunity that Baba has given me, and will continue, you know, in contact with ideation and his vibration through when you will hear the Margis and you will see Margis Acharya telling their story. It is very, very blissful. So I want to thank everybody, not to miss anybody. I want to thank everybody for this. And I would like that.
Didi Harimaya, you tell one story, please.
I should tell a story. I thought I will not tell any story. This time is only for everybody. Which story I shall tell, Didi?
When you went to see Baba in jail, and you told CBI person out.
Okay. Well, but that is a very long story. That is my fourth. That is my okay. Namaskar. That is my fourth story. My first time of seeing Baba in jail, and this. Yeah. So anyway, because my camera, it is in the computer and I am facing the monitor. Oh, it is a long story. It is a very long story. So I will tell a little bit of the most important thing of that. Every time I saw Baba, I will tell maybe two things. So the first time when I saw Baba yesterday, Nirmala from Birmingham, she was speaking when she went to India, and we went in the same group. We were together all the time. She was very young, and I was also very young at that time, 40-something years ago. So 42 years ago, I was very young. I'm still young. So anyway, I have this idea in my mind, no? Baba, you know, the people say that you are this, that you are that, you are Brahma or whatever, but I want you to tell me who you are. I don't like to, when people say, Baba said this, Baba said that, no. I want only Baba, only what Baba said. This is the final for everything in my life and inspiration. So anyway, I saw Baba 4 times in jail, and every time I managed at the last part to be alone with Baba. CBI was behind us, but it was like I would not care about the CBI at all. And so I have this idea the first time. And when I am leaving, you know, at the end of the meeting, when I'm not telling this all the details, but when I'm leaving, I'm starting to walk backwards, not to give my back to Baba, no? And then he said, I am always with you, he told me. Then I asked him, are you Baba? Is it true you are the? Then he said, when I say I mean the cosmic I. So he answered my question, who is he? So only from him, I can believe anything. And this was the first time. What Didi is telling me, it is so long, the story, if I tell in detail, but it was fourth time I went to see Baba in jail. I went alone. Means I went, CBI was always behind, but for me, never mind. No? So I had just come from Calcutta, and I have passed my Acharya exam, because the first time I did not pass Bengali and Sanskrit. So anyway, after a few months, I went and then I passed by his grace only. So all the time that I am traveling from Calcutta to Patna, that night, next day I was going to see Baba, no? So it is very exciting. So then I was thinking, because Baba will always ask, what is your name? No, what is your name? He knows, but he will ask, what is your name? So then, the CBI was there. I don't want to say I am Acharya. I am now Acharya. So then in the train, I am thinking, if Baba will ask me my name, I will tell I am A.C. Hemavati. Hemavati was my name there. AC, abbreviation for Acharya, AC. So then when I'm there, then Baba is talking with the CBI. He is correcting them because he says they are talking slang. Baba is correcting their language, no? So then I come after a little time, I come close to Baba and I say, so that the CBI will not hear me, I say, Baba, and I said, I have passed my exam in Calcutta. And then he said very loudly, so now you can use your AC title. now you can use your AC title. I didn't want to say I'm Acharya, now he's speaking very loudly, no? So the CBI, then he said, she has become an Acharya. She has become an Acharya. He's telling the CBI. So anyway, then Baba asked me, tell me something. He said, tell me something. So instead of telling him, I look at him and I told him, Baba, talk to me about Paramapurusha. When I say like this, Baba smiled, very big smile. And then I was, kneeling on the floor with my hands like this on the Baba's cot, but he was looking at the sky, he's looking outside his cell. And I understood, because it was the first time I saw Baba, I understood that I don't have to interrupt him. I have to wait, So then I waited. And I see Baba is looking, and I understood he's looking into my future. Because he's looking like this, I understood, and he's smiling at the same time. So then, I don't know if it was 1 minute, 2 minutes, to me it was very long, and now I understand that he saw my whole life, future life. So then he comes close to me, and then he says in a very deep voice, and also my mind, it was concentrated like never in my life. It was so one. It was just one here with him, there with him. So then he said, you are never alone or helpless. The force that guides the stars is with you always. You may or may not be in this world, but that force is always with you. Then this gave me the insight that I don't have to fear death. Means because it will be, I don't know. Anyway, I always don't like to speak about death, but it is like, one becomes older, so you accept, and Baba explains that, it is a change of cloth to continue your trip, your journey towards Paramapurusha. And if this change would mean to continue working for him, one has to accept this passing time, no? So then he said, you may or may not be in this world, but that force is always with you. Then he said, people may or may not be with you, but then they are not. But that force is always with you. So what does this mean? It means that maybe some people love you, or some people like you, and other people don't like you. But both things are temporary because we are together now. We are enjoying his vibration, but maybe in half an hour, you are everyone, go to their own life. And it means even if it is so beautiful, it is temporary because what remains is only him, no? So then he said, from the first expression till the culminating point, that force is with you. So then I felt, I got everything. He has given me some assurance in my life. Whatever happened, not now, and in the future, I'll be with him. This is the meaning I try to understand. So when I came out of jail and I'm thinking about his words, I am thinking, there is nothing else that Baba can tell me. He has told me everything, everything. And this is my inspiration. No? So anyway, after talking, the CBI behind me says, time is up, no? So, okay, means I have to go out. So anyway, in that I say this story is very long because I embraced Baba and I kissed the head. I think that no woman in the universe has done this with the Guru, no, with Taraka Brahma. So, and his smell was like sandalwood, so clean, so nice, Anyway, so when it was my time to leave, then I go out and then I turn around and I see that the CBI is talking with Baba and Baba is giving them sugar candy, no? So I enter again. So then I told Baba, they are in a very advantageous position because they are there with him. Then Baba said, yes, they are in an advantageous position with God. Second time, he tells me who he is. And then I told to the CBI, time is up. And then CBI is laughing, Baba is also laughing. So this is part of the story. Namaskar. Okay, so anybody likes to say a few words about these days that we've been experiencing his vibration and being together?
Nicht noch mehr.
Oh, no words. Nobody is forced to say anything. So we can see these little videos and then we depart. You agree that we see these little videos? They are very short. There is no philosophy. And Asha and myself, we chose these videos because there is only Baba and devotion. The last one is the mudra, but the first one, it takes 9 minutes and it is very beautiful. Okay, so we'll try to see that. And I know it is getting late.
Thank you so much, Didi, for taking lead for organizing this program, and thanks to the organizing committee also. It was wonderful and blissful program. I hope we will have more of this type in future.
Yes, we hope so, with Baba's grace and all the workers. Okay, so I need to open this. And I will, the videos, okay, anyway, yeah. Okay, this is the first video. It is called My Gurudev.
Didi, just share your screen.
Didi,
matter?
We cannot see.
Share the screen.
I have to share the screen. Okay, yes, okay. I will share the screen and I will put lower the music, okay? Okay. So first I will share the screen. So many windows. Okay, here. Now I can, when I share the screen, I cannot find the video. Wait. The video is in the desk.
This is the devotee. Baba is only for me.
Is what?
This, you are devote of Baba. It's Baba is only you. It's only your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baba is only everyone. Yes, one time I told Baba, Baba, I told him in the jail, Baba, you are mine. And then he said, you are right. Every particle of this universe can say, Baba, you are mine. And then, but then I told him, but I say that you are mine alone. Okay. Again. First I will arrange the video and then first I will see the video. You know, if something happened, sometime it happened to me, maybe because I am a little tired. Wait a moment. I cannot find the windows to share here. Okay, now okay. Yes. And okay.
I exist, my Lord exists, and my search for his glamour, my search for his grandeur is never ending. I am moving along a never-ending path. This search for the great by the little is called mysticism. And by our knowledge, by our action, by our sincerity, we will be increasing our meaningfulness from unit to infinite.
Now the mudra. And
Didi,
yes.
you need to share the screen again.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. I will do. I will surely do. Sorry. Shall we do Guru Puja?
Yes, Didi.
अखंड मंडलाकार व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन
Can we open before we depart all the videos so that we can see all of you? Otherwise, we only will see black everywhere. Yeah. Dada Babotarananda, thank you very much for leading the kirtan. And I know I should have asked you to tell some story.
Thank you, Didi. Yeah, but next time, Didi.
Yes, okay, Dada, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Didi, for organizing. It is so wonderful, lovely. It was so nice. And thank you for your team working hard or day, night, sending all the people messages.
Thank you very much. Can you make the view that we can see all the people? Ashok, please.
You can change it on the right upper corner, Didi.
Okay, let me see if I can do. Yeah. Okay, but many people have the cameras closed, so we cannot. It will all appear black in the video. They will say nobody was there, because when there is video, you cannot see everything. You know, saying okay. Please open your cameras down here in the last row. Acharya Jyoti. One thing I will tell you, you know, I made a mistake at the beginning. I sent one link to the list saying, even if you say that the link is same for everybody, it says click in the link, but inside the link that you get, when you register, it is hidden your data. So now there is about 3, 4, 5 Hari. Hari is the brother that spoke before. He lives in Spain. So now, tomorrow, we will eliminate that registration of him, and he will register with another email. So then those persons that have been coming in with that email, they will not be able to enter anymore. But you have registered before, so you ask me in the list, Didi, reconfirm my registration. For that, I need your own email. And then I will reconfirm, and you will have entrance again in future when we do something, you will have. But so for now, tomorrow we will eliminate this Harib Al-Karser, and so many of you will remain without entering, at least 4 people. Tonight I saw 3 or 4 people, and I can show you. But now anyway, after Baba's video, no need to tell anything else. I'm just only informing you. Remind me which is your email, and I will reconfirm. And that email that you will get, you have to keep, because this link you cannot copy and paste. Only you can click from your email itself within the email you receive. Okay. So my deep love to all of you, my deep thankful to all the people.
Can I take a screen picture, Didi?
Huh?
Can somebody can come? So I want to take one screen picture.
No, you will get the video.
For my memory.
We will make a video. See, all these people here also put on the cameras. Please.
Yes.
No, all the people here, only their name is there.
How to make, I wanted to make picture.
Okay, you make picture.
Take the picture, screen picture.
Okay, we will send
Just
anyway.
only you know.
We will send anyway for all of you.
I mean, all picture I
the videos which I have good quality about this Centennial, I will put in YouTube and send the link. But maybe some videos are better quality from Ashok, that he's an expert, and Ashok is very generous. He will also give us. Thank you very much, Ashok, for all your work. And to everybody. I don't want to leave anybody outside. Asha and Pritilata and all the people that are not here that cooperated with something, and also Didia Advaita, she was teaching me about the Zoom, many things, and I still have to learn, but something I learned. So thank you very much, my dear family. We'll send you stories and videos every week, and these videos of the experience of Margie. We'll send you also link of the lectures that have been given here, the Baba stories. We'll share everything, okay?
And I also took the screenshot. I will send it to you, Didi, and then you can send to everybody.
Sorry, what did you say?
I took the screenshot and I will send it to you, and then you can send.
Okay. Yeah, I took some also, but not of everywhere, because here on this part, everybody, oh, they have put also. Okay,
I took both the pages.
Huh?
I took both, all of it.
Okay, that is very nice. Okay.
Did it came, I mean, all the, like many people came together? Okay. The Didi is showing some only her screen, not showing to us.
No. Oh, do I have to share this also? Okay, sorry. You know, I am not expert here.
I want, yeah, like that.
Yeah, but now
But
it's smaller.
oh yeah, but I don't see the pictures. Only I see there is no picture.
You know,
I can see the screen, only the black.
I am not expert. This makes me, yeah.
Yeah, names. I know, but
Yeah, now here you can see. Very nice. And I will put this, we have a page in Facebook which is called the Centennial page of Sri Sri Anandamurti. I will also put some videos there, and I will send you the link also. Anyway, thank you very much. We do not depart. We are together with Baba, and we'll continue enjoying. And remember, there is the sectorial retreat in Poland. For those who have been in the sectorial retreat, will be presential and also online, because maybe some people cannot go. So I will also send you information how to register, and the poster Dada will send me, and I will send to you, okay? So anybody likes to say some little something?
Bei den Blättern nicht. Vielleicht nimmst du selber eine.
So thank you very much. I will not close the Zoom and leave you out, so you have to leave. I will not close the Zoom. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Namaskar, everyone. Namaskar.
Namaskar, Didi. Thank
Have
you
a sweet
very much.
dream, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Thank you to Mita for playing Kirtan.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Thank you.
So nice to see you.
I'll miss you tomorrow.
Yeah, of
Miss
course.
you all, your faces tomorrow.
In Facebook. Where in Facebook? You see them? Where in Facebook?
No. I'll miss everybody tomorrow. I'll miss your faces tomorrow, not Facebook.
You will miss our face. Okay, we'll send you all this. We'll be together. I will send the stories or something. So we'll think for the future. Yeah, I think it is very nice to create a European closeness with the Margis and meeting. Of course, presential, everybody likes presential meeting, but also we have to be grateful. You know, my posting is in France and I also work in Spain with publication. But before I used to see the Margis there twice a year, but now I see them twice a week. We do Dharma Chakra twice a week. So we are together. So it is some advantages there. Didi Annapurna, thank you for your help.
Namaskar.
Yeah, but we have
Thank
to,
you very much for this program.
yeah,
So nice.
listen, Didi, we have to continue writing the script of the description of the videos. A few are missing still.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashok. Thank you so much. Reka from Berlin says that she has had a TMS healing. And I say yes, because Baba is here. Yes. Kailash? I think this is from before, no? Ashok? Parampita aquí. Jai. So attend the summer retreat to create the same vibration, but we will also create through the videos that we will see, through the comments, so your cooperation. Thank you very much.
Namaskar.
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 Namaskar. Namaskar, everybody.
Namaskar.
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 Namaskar. Namaskar, Mandrita.
It's so difficult to off.
Yes.
It's so difficult.
It is difficult to disconnect, huh?
Yeah.
I will not disconnect. I will be the last one. I will be the last one here.
Dice, mira, es difícil desconectarse.
Hari, don't dream tonight that you are translating.
No.
Asha, du kannst Didi als Host machen.
Huh?
Ashok will give you your host seat back.
Ah, he will be my host back.
Host again, Didi.
Él le va, porque
Yeah.
el esposo de ella era el que estaba realmente manejando. Dice, el host, dice, te voy a devolver.
We can learn a lot from Ashok. Ashok, you know, Ashok is the husband of Priti Lata that sings Prabha Sangit. And they were in Canary Island in Lanzarote a few months. And every day Ashok will go for surfing. Incredible, every day. Incredible. I cannot even stand in one leg, and he was. Thank you very much, Ashokji.
Thank you, Didi, for having me. It was beautiful with all of you.
Yeah.
It was an honor.
You don't worry, I will be asking questions about the Zoom and. I can do things, but slowly, you know, and not when there are so many people waiting there, you know, because we tried last week with the group and it worked. It is interesting why that sometimes doesn't work. One has to learn about that. Yeah. I will dream with the Zoom.
Dream of Baba. It's
Yes,
nice.
yes, I hope so. Yeah. You know, sometimes people say, you know, I talk with Baba. And I say, what I will talk with Baba? What I will talk with Baba? Because he's hearing everything. You know, it is like you are in the same area, you are in the same place, and somebody knows everything about you. And, you know, so there is sometimes, you know, yeah, sometimes, of course, but mentally, yeah. What I will tell to Baba. You know the story of, I think Ramakrishna one time told him to, when Vivekananda was still Vivekananda, you know, he told, okay, you take this stick, something like a stick, and go someplace and break it in some place where God will not see it. And so there was, when he came back, you know, he said he could not do because the God is everywhere. That is the one, that is the beauty, you know, like when Baba's philosophy, you start to feel it, that it is true, you know, that it is real, what you learn about the creation, that he is in everything, he's hidden in every atom, in every particle of the creation. One says, oh, this nice theory, but then when you start to understand that it is like that, and that Baba is who he is, you know, it becomes so clear in the mind. There is no any doubt. What the people will, you know, people look here and there, but when you find it, there is nothing else but to work for him. It's already 1 year and 3 months that I am in the Jagriti living. Only I go out for for shopping and to the doctor or to the pharmacy. Those are all my going away out, and don't need anything because I'm so full of work and contact with people, and yeah. Here there are several people that come every Monday to the Dharma Chakra I do online and the classes. So Panchafalt, it is only a little time to Panchajanya. So yeah. It is only 11:16. It's little time for Panchajanya.
Yeah, maybe just we are going to have the time where we can do Siv Sadhana, midnight meditation.
Sorry, what did you say?
Midnight meditation time is will start. Just
yeah, we should do, you know, we should do midnight because it is like we should be doing how do you say, Avarta Kirtan. Avarta Kirtan and meditation should be done between 11:15 in the night to 1:45.
186 year and tower blocks deemed eligible for the been approved for either financial.
Yeah.
You are talking about Madhu Sadhana, Didi.
Well, that is Madhu Sadhana time, but still sadhana between that time is very special, no? So one should be doing 11:15, between 11:15 till 1:45. It is special time. And it is also the time that one should not take shower because the sun position, etc., etc.
So exactly now time.
Huh?
Exactly this time we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
You want to do?
Yes, it's exactly now. It's 3 minutes after 11:15.
If the Margis want, we can do. I don't want to force anybody. Otherwise, I will not want to hear anything in the future. I will send you tomorrow in 5 languages. Actually, I prepare what you have to think in Avarta Kirtan in each direction.
Oh, yeah.
I have it. I will send tomorrow.
It's an hour later in Europe, isn't it?
So, namaskar, Devi.
Namaskar.
Good night.
Good night.
Namaskar, dear ones.
Namaskar. Good night.
Thank you very much. It was so nice.
Thank you. Thank you, Didi, so much.
Yeah.
Didi Harimai, thank you so much.
You think, you know, last week, because last week on Sunday, I was so nervous You know, because oh, I just don't see the time that it is Monday, the 31st. I felt so worried, so responsible, no? And now I am so relaxed, and then I say, well, tomorrow I will miss. I will miss. But this didn't finish, you know, it will continue. You will see the videos are very nice. You know, this brother Satyavan, Amur, Italy, when he made his video that I was, you know, I was, you can say, making the videos to him, to these people, I cried because he's so sensitive. And then when he said that he saw Baba, you know, Baba treated him with so much love the first time he saw him, you know, and he said, he's doing so much service. And it is so nice, he and his wife have traveled the whole world to do social service. Each one of us has a role, and all is very important. You know, I understand now so much the great importance of the family people. You know, they are the structure of the society. You are serving Karma Purusha. If you got married, it's because he wanted you to get married and to bring children to the world, but not only for that. It means you are going to advance to spirituality collectively together. That is the difference. But it is very such an important role of the parents. You have the children are small, and then you have to bring them up, and they get sick, and oh my God, this is such a big role, very big responsibility. But I love babies. You know what I do sometimes? I don't have television, I don't like this, but I go to YouTube, and then I see these babies, you know, maybe 2-3 months, the baby say, I love you to the mother. Some babies, you know, something. So I love to see this. I love babies. Baba said each time a baby is born, Brahma is born, Baba said. Anyway.
Okay. Namaskar, Didi.
Namaskar.
And namaskar, Sananda.
Namaskar, Nirmala Shankar. Namaskar, everybody. Night, night.
Sunanda only lives an hour's drive from us, and we haven't seen her for a year.
But now we see her.
I think it's more than a year, Nirmala.
Sorry?
I think it's more than a year.
Okay.
Maybe. Never
To
mind.
whom you didn't see?
Sunanda, and she lives just 1 hour's drive away because of the restrictions.
Sunanda from England. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
You have a nice group in England also, eh? Very nice.
But we can't see each other easily, Didi.
No.
Okay.
Anyway,
Namaskar and good night. And
Good
thank
night.
you, Didi.
Thank you once
everybody.
again, Dee. Thank you everybody for your company.
Namaskar.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for your nice story, Baba's story, Nirmala Didi and Sankar Dada. And thank you, Anirvan Dada, also, Sunanda Didi.
Namaskar.
Ritalati, thank you for the Prabhat Sangeet. It's so beautiful. And I
Oh,
love
yeah,
that
I
story
agree.
you told yesterday evening about number 161 now. And you sang it today. But I love the story you told.
Yeah, 16110, I think.
Yeah, 16110. Yeah, 10. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
but
sweet.
all are very special. So, you know what happened? 1 week ago, I was going through some negativity, and then I somehow wanted to catch me back again to him, and then I was just telling to him when I was just doing some household thing, Baba, please help me. I'm not somehow getting it. I don't want to be in this negativity. I just want to be with you, and I want to be positive. So please help me and help me. And then, 2 days later, he gave me one Prabhat Sangeet. I mean, it is not the whole Prabhat Sangeet is what is like the whole line of the Prabhat Sangeet is not that what I was thinking. But there are like 2 or 3 lines. When I heard, I like, oh my God, Baba, what are you doing? You're answering me. So it is very nice, and it is like Baba is a little angry at you, and then you're telling, please, don't be angry with me. Look at me one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ciao, 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 Ogo Priyo. Yeah. So, and then in second stanza, one line is, only one time look at me. And there Baba gave such a beautiful melody. Oh, when you will hear it, you will just like, ah. So maybe it is open. I can tell you the number. So maybe you have the possibilities. Of course you have, because everybody, that is 1184. Ciao, ciao, Ogo Priyo. And I have not yet learned it. I'm still in learning, but it is a little difficult melody. So it is 1184.
Okay.
It's about longing. And if you remember, then you go and read the meaning, and here there's, it is so beautiful. I like all the Prabha Sangit, but this is a moment hitting me a lot.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Namaskar.
Thank you very much.
We should let Didi rest. It's very
know,
nice to
long
be
day.
here, but we should let
Very
Didi,
long.
because she won't go away until we all go away.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Good night.
Namaskar. Good night.
Good night.
Buonasera. Buonasera.
Buonasera.
No, buonasera.
Buonanotte. Buonanotte. Buonanotte.
Buonanotte.
Scusa.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar, Didi. A big thank you to you now. And your microphone is not on.
Yes, always I do like this unknowingly. Yes. I say that let us teach. Oh, Didyananda Prama is still here. Maybe she woke up. Didi Prama, namaskar. Or maybe she's sleeping with the computer this on. So you should,
yeah, no, I think she forgot to sign out.
you remember that we said one time, maybe you can teach a Prabha Sangita and we record and make a video like for YouTube who wants to learn Prabha Sangita. I remember that.
Yes, Didi, I'm still remembering it, but I'm having big difficulties with my throat. And it is mostly my throat is not so very good, and that's why I'm not in.
What is not good? What is not good?
I'm having pain here.
Ah, your throat. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Since already almost like 2.5 years or almost 3 years, I'm suffering from this pain. And then sometimes voice is so bad, it is like, it is not my voice, it is like very different. I can't get all the melody.
You should find some naturopathy because when one has problem in the throat, what they will tell you is that you have to take rest. And it means not to force your voice.
Yeah. And I'm keeping this in my mind, Didi, and some sisters are having some workshop with me, so I'm also learning how to help them.
Oh, this is very nice because more than singing every week one different song, I would like to concentrate in one song.
Yes.
For me, it is very difficult, the pronunciation of the Bengali to read, because sometimes they say like S, they say sh, and other times they don't, there is no uchi, but still they say sh. So I don't understand, to me, I have to work with the books, it's too difficult.
That is also difficult for me, because in Bengali, they always say that SHA, but then Baba told no, do the right pronunciation. We can also in Bengali do the all three pronunciation, and then later on music, Prabha Sangit, when you will hear, then Dada put all the 3 S. But I learned that it is only one S, so I'm still not able to do all these three so nicely in Pravas Sangeet. So that I have to master it.
But your mother tongue is Bengali, no?
Yes, as per Baba, it is Bengali, because Baba is telling whichever language your mom was talking to you, that is your mother tongue. So my mom was talking with me Bengali for some years, but then of course she moved to Bihar because she married a Bihari guy. So then of course she started to talk Maithili. Yeah. So in the moment we mostly talk like Maithili, Hindi, and some Bengali sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. I learned it myself, Didi. I wanted to learn Bengali. Of course, my mom was there, so she taught me like ABCD of the Bengali, and then the pronunciation and kind of thing, and then I learned it. So yeah, because of Pravas Sangeet, I did it. Yes. Yes.
It is nice.
Yes. Okay, Didi, please. And take some rest. Oh, yes, somebody.
So we will be in touch, okay?
Yes, Didi.
Otherwise, we'll miss. I was thinking today, okay, maybe I should tell Asha that I know you do Panchajanya every day, you know?
Yes,
because I go to sleep very late in the night sometimes. So, but if I could go and do Panchajanya with some people, then maybe I will be more inspired to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but are you in same time zone, or are you in different time zone?
Different
as our time zone, are you
same time?
So maybe if you sometimes feel like it,
but they don't know if they will like me to go there. I mean,
why not?
So you do from 5 till 6? How long you do?
No, the Panchajanya it is mostly like 35 minutes.
Ah, okay. Well, if they don't mind, I don't promise that we'll go every day, but maybe I will feel more inspired. You understand? Yeah.
Why not?
You ask them first, okay? I don't like to bother anybody.
No, I don't think it is any kind of bother. If you are in same time zone and you are alone, so it is not.